Ballad and Mott the Hoople. Now part 4 would be, it'd have to be the Mick Ronson era, which, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just one song, and one tour, and I did not see the tour. That song is Saturday Gigs, which has a glorious progression that, you know, you may have heard it. I'd never heard it before. It's got a C, down to B, A minor, but then, recognise that bit? A flat. Between the verses, Mick Ronson plays. And then he plays a harmony with himself. He goes. So you've got the A here, got B, and C, and we've got that would be the Ronson era. So let's get back to Ballad of Mott the Hoople Part 3, and that could only be called the Bender era. It's the only thing you can call it. I believe a lot of people were in the frame. I know Leslie West jammed with Mott the Hoople. Joe Walsh's name came up. I think Deke Leonard from Man was very close, and if you watch the Top of the Pops Honolulu Boogie clip, you will see Deke on stage with Mick Ronson, Deke and Mick Ronson. Guy got the job, came from Spooky Tooth and Steelers Wheel. His name is Luther Grosvenor, and after a while there's a lovely story of Ian Hunter taking Luther Grosvenor for a drink and saying, you know, Luther Grosvenor, man, what a name, what a name. I say this to people all the time, you know, what a fantastic name. When I hear, you know, when you meet someone who's got a great name. He said, Luther Grosvenor, what a name. And, you know, Luther said, yeah, that's my name, I'd never change it. And Ian said, we kind of want you to change your name to Ariel Bender, which I'm sure you know is because Mick Ralphs bent the aerials on motor cars, and Lindsay DePaul said, oh look, Ariel Bender. Right? Now the Ariel Bender era starts with Roll Away the Stone. I think that was the first single, but that is Mick Ralphs playing a right, it's in B flat. In one of the credits on the reissued version of the Hoople, it says that Luther, Ariel, added a harmony. I find it very hard to find a harmony to that. It doesn't sound a bit insipid, you know. So, you know, over the B flat maybe. Maybe played that an octave below. I don't know. So there was that, and then the golden age of rock and roll. So we're in, got two massive hit singles. Cue Ariel Bender's absolutely amazingly chaotic solo. Believe me, we'll get to that. It's a great record, absolutely great record. It's got a lovely song called Trudy's Song, and I actually think Ariel Bender plays a beautiful solo in that. It's in D. It's got a lovely wistful feel to it. You know, and there's a D and a and when the song proper starts, it goes into that section. Ariel Bender plays a lot of licks that are pretty similar to if you know Mick Taylor's solo in Dead Flowers, that, because Ariel Bender plays a solo that comes on. All these lovely country style licks on it. It's also got a very ambitious song called Marionette that they pull off brilliantly. It's got an Over and What song that I love. Those. It's got that sequence in it. It's just really punchy and riffy. And again, it kind of predates punk. So, what did Mott do next? During the Ariel Bender era, they did this. They went to Broadway. This is a reissued thing. It's like 2 discs. It's one in Broadway and one in Hammersmith. Just by the pictures, you can see how incredibly visual it was. And this has got everything. It's got, like, you know, Walking with a Mountain, got that version restored with, you know, Bender's wild solo. It's got pretty much all the hits you would want, all the way from Memphis, everything. Very ambitious, miles ahead of its time. The only thing I could compare it to would be Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare tour, which is, you know, broadly speaking, around the same time, I think. So, that would be the Ariel Bender era of the 2 albums, the Hoople and Mott Live. Just one interesting thing, the girl on the cover of the Hoople, it's got to be one of the great covers of the era. It's the same girl on the cover of Roxy Music's first album. So there you go, a little bit of trivia. So that's my Ballad of Mott the Hoople in 3 parts, and now I'm going to do a string of videos and play bits from my favourite Mott songs, which is going to take a while, but you know what, I'm doing nothing else anyway.